Hello, Minigun.
Hey.
How are you doing?
So.
Are you sad?
A little bit, yeah.
Like coming into this tournament, you qualified on the Northern qualification, North America qualification. How tough was that for you?
I had a pretty good run, I thought. Some off the top of my head was Illusion, Major, Idra, Golden Light. You know, good NA players for sure.
For someone in Europe like me, it has been a little bit hard to follow the American scene on seeing who's the best, because in the past it's always been Idra, and then we have had Huck, of course, from Canada, and then Chef maybe. But it seems that quite a lot has changed recently, and looking at the WCS results, for example, was at least for me kind of surprising. Can you give me your thoughts about the state of the American players? Are they getting better and it's hard to say who's the best?
NA players, I think, still have a long ways to go. Coming into this, I felt okay, at least with my skill level. I've been playing on the NA ladder a lot, and I felt pretty good. But coming here, the caliber of players is just so much different. I still think there's a huge gap between NA and EU even.
Do you have any, I mean, you played how many MLGs, like almost all at 2011, right?
I think almost all of them.
Yeah, I mean, you competed a lot, but what's the reason why NA is lagging behind in that perspective?
I think NA players just don't practice enough. They're not as dedicated in how they practice. Like the Koreans, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure they sit down and they say, okay, I'm weak against this, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to practice against it over and over and over until I'm not bad at it anymore. And I think NA players just kind of ladder. They don't have a specific thing they're working on. I think that's a big part of it.
So you think it's more of a mentality problem than like the infrastructure or the talent pool or maybe the American-only tournaments or anything like that? It's just more a mentality thing?
Yeah, that and how long they practice.
And how long?
NA players practice as much as they should.
All right. Coming into this tournament, you said you felt kind of strong, but what were your expectations going out to the group?
I was expecting to, get out of the group, and I didn't.
So can you tell me a little bit about, not all your matchups, you met 5 players, but some of the matchups that maybe you thought that you should have won. Did you go 1-4 in your games?
I went 3-10 overall.
3-10 in maps and in matches?
0-5.
0-5, oh, okay. Alright, sorry. But which one were you most disappointed, we could say it like that?
Probably the games against Slivko.
Okay. Was it surprising that he was so strong?
They were really close.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't surprised. I knew he was a good player already.
All right.
I wasn't surprised per se, but I feel like I should have won game 3.
Did you have your teammate Killer? Was he in the open tournament?
He was in open bracket. He lost an ST 1-2 in the final game for qualifying for the bracket.
So looking into that, the open tournament was really tough too.
Oh yeah.
Would you say that playing on the first day was an advantage or a disadvantage? Did you feel like that you just had to sit out and not be able to practice?
I'd say it was probably a disadvantage, just because if you don't have to play the first day, you can kind of rest, kind of relax,
right,
get in the atmosphere, that kind of stuff.
Okay. First time in Europe for you?
Yeah, first time.
Okay, you have only probably been to this convention, but what do you think of Germany so far?
I like it. It's a pretty country.
Right?
Yeah.
Any
nice people.
Any story you can tell?
Not really.
Like this was strange, or this was better in America, or?
No, not really. I've been pretty busy here.
You've been, yeah.
So I haven't really got to explore that much. We'll see.
All right. Complexity. How long have you been in Complexity?
A year and 2 months.
A year and 2 months. So you're one of the older guys in the roster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you say how is it to be one of the better players in Complexity and representing such a strong organization?
What do you mean?
Like, do they do stuff that you think that others don't do, or is something special in the way they treat you?
They're laid back, as in they don't, hound you for results, which I like a lot. Creates a more relaxed atmosphere for the players, which I guess can be a bad thing too, sort of, if you let it affect how much you're practicing. But they're good. I like it here a lot.
And looking at your own results lately, it seems that in the beginning of StarCraft 2 you were pretty strong. You were one of the strong contenders in America. I think you fall back some part and now you become strong again. Is that correct to me?
Strong in the isn't really strong anywhere else. So, I mean, sort of, I guess. If that's any accomplishment at all, I guess.
But it seems like it's like, are you annoyed by the American situation? Like that feels like a curse. Why am I in America and not somewhere else?
Yeah.
Is that
That's a good way to put it. I can try and play on Korean server, but I get like a second of delay.
Yeah.
Same thing with EU. I live on the East Coast, so it's kind of unfortunate.
All right.
And unless you actually move there, it's just really difficult to play cross-region.
Previously, Complexity was partnered with MVP,
Yeah.
but you're not anymore, and so your chance to go to Korea, or would you like to go there, or it's not possible?
I don't think I have any plans to go to Korea.
All right.
It's too much work, as in traveling and having to stay in a team house, a different culture, different food, and so on and so on.
Are you full-time playing StarCraft, or are you studying?
Going back to school this fall.
All right. What you studying?
Pre-med.
All right.
Yeah.
And like, have you studied like during your time playing, or did you take some break?
I studied for I think 2 semesters, and then I took a break to do this. But now I'm getting back into school. So.
All right. So how the future for StarCraft 2 in your career looking like? What's the upcoming tournaments you're going to?
MLG, Raleigh.
Raleigh?
Yeah.
What do you think of that tournament?
What do you think about MLG?
No, yeah, coming into that tournament, MLG Raleigh, as you unfortunately are knocked out here.
After this one, not as well as I thought. Hopefully, with the 4 days I have to practice, maybe I can make something happen. But if it went like today, I'm not going to be too happy.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you think that the starting fee here at Interesting Masters Gamescom is maybe the strongest ever? Like, is that how you look at it?
It's hard to get any stronger than this.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you think the rally might even be easier? Normally MLGs are so stacked.
I haven't seen a bracket if there is one or anything, so I'm not 100% sure.
But you're going through the open brackets, right?
Yeah.
All right. Like, are you doing any other things here for, like, I mean, Complexity has a lot of sponsors. Are you doing any other activities like that?
There's a creative booth here.
Yep.
You should go check it out. We got the headsets on display. I think they're playing a Transformer game.
All right.
Play while doing it.
But no show games for you, like StarCraft or anything like that you've been doing?
No.
So, I don't know, how many Koreans do you have in Complexity now?
I think...
Is Gansi and Killer?
Heart.
Oh, Heart?
Oh, you put me on the spot.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not what I was supposed to ask anyway. Having Koreans in the team, like, how does this cope with you? Are you can you, like, do you practice with them? Do you share tactics? Do you share, like, when going to events, do you, like, all stay together? Or how is it working with having Korean in the team?
At events, we do have the same rooms sometimes. There's a language barrier, of course, which makes it hard to discuss strategy, that kind of thing. But we do get to chat some.
All right. Is there any of the Koreans that you connected to more than another?
Probably Killer, but he's
Killer?
Protoss, so that's part of the reason.
Yeah, he's also fairly good in English.
Yeah, he's got pretty good English. He's also here today. So.
All right. So at the tournament, who do you think is the strongest one here? Who will pick home the tournament? Pick home. Who will bring home the trophy?
That's pretty tough. I'm gonna hope MC pulls through. Always been a fan of MC.
So, like, Protoss lately seems to be, what I can tell at least, result-based, the weakest race. Do you agree to that? At this current meta game?
I think against Zerg they're a little bit weak, but against Terran I think they have a slight advantage.
All right.
So they might be a little underpowered. I don't think it's why I lost today or whatnot.
So you think it's more about performance and the current shape of the players more than. Okay, we saw Seed and MC in the GSL final recently, but overall we've seen a lot of Zergs and Terrans, especially Zergs, performing. But you think it's more about how the players are approaching the game and have developed their own?
Yeah.
All right. So, Heart of the Swarm. Do you have any? Have you tried it out? What do you expect?
To try it out. I haven't gone near it. Not looking forward to it too much.
Why?
Just the things they're introducing.
Yeah.
I think Terran's getting gypped pretty hard, from what I can tell. Their new units aren't exactly exciting, for the lower level players or the higher level players. There's nothing, super micro intensive. That's fun to watch, for example. Kind of like Blink. Just a lot of things that prevent micro.
All right.
Swarm host. I forgot what the dark orange cloud is called.
No, it's.
Can't remember.
I should also know, but the cloud that makes you hit less.
Yeah.
That was in the Brood War.
Yeah.
Maybe you can figure it out. That was so bad. Anyway, so you're not looking forward to Heart of the Swarm, but you will continue with it, to play.
I'm sure.
Are you afraid also that it might maybe break the game in balance-wise?
That's always an issue too, when they're adding units and they're adding so many and so many different spells as well. So yeah, definitely.
All right. What are you gonna do for the rest of this week? It's 2 days left.
Gonna watch some awesome StarCraft games, hopefully. Maybe learn a few things from MC, for example. Hopefully, before this, MLG rally trip.
Yeah, and how have you coped with the jet lag? Do you think have you got jet lag when going here?
I'm really tired.
You're really tired.
I'm really tired.
Afraid you're gonna be like jet lag when you get back?
I hope not. That's
so,
all I can really do.
Are you going directly to Raleigh? You said you live on the East Coast. Are you living close?
It's a 3-hour drive.
3-hour drive. So you're going home at least. You're not going there.